Oh my god, Panther, run! Pioneers coming in, but they need Grenadiers. Oh no, the Shermans are cutting him off. He's trying to escape, but he's going to stop him. Hello everyone, this is Greyshot17, currently recovering from a regrettable replay, so happy to be doing this. Hopefully this game's better, by God. Anyway, I'm currently doing a rash of replays after CO2 patched, and I currently borrowed my brother's PC. So I could do it since I pulled the plug from it. I tied him up, threw him in the closet. He came back after the first one, was like, hey, Greyshot, can I, start using my PC again? And right now he's in my closet. He's fine, he's fine. Tally's in there with him, so he probably has like an hour to live. I'm joking. Legit, the only way I feel to fix is restart co every... Yep. Yeah, you have to watch out for those bug splats and everything else. Anyway, I'm joking. But I am going through replays right now because my computer did update and crashed all of them. So I'm going through replays over the past months while I was sick. We'll see if yours pops up. But anyway, we got ourselves Sirloin Boy, Mr. Thankwood, Soviet American, versing Mongman and Sturm Tiger Gaddafi as the austere. One quick note is Sturm Tiger Gaddafi is, if I recall correctly, is a caster. So just a heads up in case you're like, wait a second, I know that name. Yeah, he's a caster. I want to say this is him, but not entirely sure as I'm offline and I cannot confirm. Literally, cannot confirm anyone's playtime. So, yeah, there's that. Anyway, Longman going, and actually, I think they're both doing, exact same thing. Grenadier, Pioneer, MG, and getting an additional Grenadier. Meanwhile, the Americans are bringing out 2 riflemen and a rear echelon squad. You want Rifle Company. Sturm Tiger Gaddafi is going German infantry doctrine to upgrade his grenadiers to even be more elite. And then we got ourselves the Soviets going pure conscript build. Interesting. But Grenadiers keeping them back along with the MG, hoping to grab mid as well. Grenadiers pushing with Pioneers to try to take over the left-hand side. They can grab that VP in order to keep the pressure going and hopefully take it for themselves. Meanwhile, we on the far right, Pioneers did grab the right VP, so if the Germans can grab all 3 VP points, it's a huge win for them, especially if they can take it with minimal casualties. Right now, Grenadier trying to engage, already lost 1, but that being said, this engineer squad's probably going to immediately lose all but 1 model left and have to retreat. A nice rifleman flank, by the way. Managing to get behind the MG. Grenadiers trying to come on in, but additional riflemen coming on in. Grenadiers from his allies coming on in. MG repositioning, trying to get the heck out. American forces might be a little too much as well because we have the conscripts as well trying to push on in to assist. And yeah, the MG and Grenadier will fall back. Grenadiers will probably get to better cover. Riflemen will probably have to fall back to base, but the conscripts will probably hold mid pretty firmly. Pioneers being burned alive by a Molotov cocktail. Grenadiers taking the point though, so still expect the point level to go down against Sirloin and Minister. Anyway, Minister, by the way, did go something interesting. He went advanced armor tactics. The reason I bring this up is because he can now identify what the Austere are bringing out. So Sturm and Longman, if they, let's say, deploy a Grenadier, he can now detect it. So they have a little bit of intelligence to kind of go with their strategy. Now, to be fair, this won't be huge. This only gives them like a good 15 seconds, maybe minute for slower units before it comes on. By the way, nice Molotov, by the way, to burn them out. But what it does do is it allows Minister to be like, hey, there's a Tiger on the field. Just heads up. Be on the lookout for it. Place mines. Make sure you're guarded by AT, etc. Or, hey, there's a 222 on the field. Make sure you upgrade your AT grenades. Stuff like that. MG going down. Conscripts oorahing around him. Very good move. By the way, usually, like, when I see this, competitive players place their bases like that. So, interesting. Very interesting to see. Also kind of curious as Minister has not upgraded his, what is it called? He's not upgraded his conscripts yet. Or he's not gotten some to upgrade his conscripts. So I should probably clarify that. But yeah, it's kind of not concerning, but kind of interesting to say the least. I'm kind of curious this major conscript build, because usually people do this. They either go with this, SVT rifles or PPSHs, but no, that's not the case. Meanwhile, we got a mine being set down. But alas, not able to build. Lieutenants on the field, so maybe a 222. I've seen that do, like, really, literally, no joke. 222 I've seen, like, get the most kills in a game. recently. So hopefully we can maybe see some more gameplay. Grenadiers pushing on in. Might be a little difficult on this map because of the all the trees and everything, but we'll see. Left-hand side, at least the Allies are grabbing more territory, which is helping up with their income. Outpacing the Germans right now, although if the Germans can get some additional points, that might help, but the Allies are taking quite a bit away from them. Yeah, they're 29 fuel right now, doing very well for themselves, taking over the right VP as well, stopping the bleed. And middle, right now, oh my god, a fighting position down. But slowly Grenadiers are trying to wear them down. It's going to take a minute, but hopefully they're able to do so. Again, just in a position where Conscripts is well coming on in, but luckily an MG is there to stop him and suppress. We'll see if Pioneers are able to get... No, he just runs. Okay. Conscripts me like, okay, we're building some defenses. Panzer Grenadier is out to help kill that base. Not a bad idea. They have a good amount of damage. You can, especially if need to, use the Lava Grenade, but I don't think he really needs to. He'll just keep shooting it. Hey guys, so what's the issue with your, was it wooden dirt bunker? Just keep shooting it with bullets. That'll kill it. Kotu logic at its finest. Anyway. Rifleman pulling on back. We have a squad just chilling here. Actually, he's placing mines. Again, Sirloin has the ability to place mines, and that's not a terrible idea. Again, a lot of... Oh, I think you saw the Pioneers coming up. Again, good idea. Don't let the enemy know that you can place mines, especially as the Americans. As long as you can be like, oh, Americans, we don't have to worry about mines, except for the cheap ones, and they barely hurt vehicles. And it's like, nope. That does quite a bit, actually. Anyway, Panzer Grenadiers moving on in against the conscripts. A large Grenadier force moving on in, including a, well, 4-man, but it should be 5-man squad as soon as he gets a reinforcement. But moving on in. Also, again, free heals. Oh, very, very cool. Back over here, Pioneers getting quickly neutralized by the Riflemen. Meanwhile, Grenadiers coming on in. Oh my, Molotov going on the Panzer Grenadier squad, causing a lot of damage, although... Oh, mine! That could have killed him, but it did not. Very lucky indeed. Grenadiers moving on back. Riflemen putting enough pressure on him to try to kill him, but alas, not the case. We have a captain on the field. So interesting. Hold on. We have a captain and a lieutenant, but he's not upgraded either base. So curious. So what, he just won a lieutenant? Anyway, Panzer Grenadiers murder that unit, unfortunately. Grenadiers pulling on back. They need something to guard here. Pack 40 in development. Sturm Tiger as well, getting additional Pioneers to help on out. And, yeah, Captain upgraded with his trusty Bard. Not too shabby. Again, the more of the American can upgrade his men, the better off he'll be fighting off Sturm Tiger's upgraded Grenadiers, and at least having a good fight against him. Nice smoke, by the way. Good to see that the Americans did their grenade upgrade, so that way they have that. And again, the weapon rack would be nice to get next, and especially because they've having so many munitions, it makes sense to upgrade your men just to have a better chance of holding them off. Anyway, point of the matter is, Pioneers being pushed back a little bit, and MG after in retreat, so they should be open to maybe either keep the Pioneers pinned at this position or maybe even take it. Grenade being thrown. I think he's going to escape in time, though. Yep, he loses a model, but he should be A-okay. They're going to focus him, but there's enough health, he'll be fine. Grenadiers, though, being targeted by 4 infantry and a Molotov on retreat. Great Molotov throw. And Sturm Tiger might lose the grid. No, they're busy with something else. Where are they shooting? Oh, they're just hanging back. Okay. Alright, Conscript's doing a lot of work. Minister, by the way, slowly tearing up. He's like, I'll get the support weapon Campania, I'll get the tier 3 building, maybe even go for tier 4 building. Conscripts, oh no, pull back, come on. Oh, that's close. Grenadiers coming on in, they've also been slowly upgraded, so at least they're a little bit more competent, but the Germans, again, don't have a ton of resources to do that. Man, Panzer Grenadiers taking some losses. Pioneers trying to fight the Riflemen, and a Rifleman no cover. Pioneers also no cover, so yeah, Riflemen will win that, but also take some damage. Panzer Grenadiers taking the northern point. We have cover provided by the Americans. So, right now pulling back. Oh my god. Minister just loves those Molotovs. He's just burning the Germans alive. It's great. Grenade pushed back the infantry. Rifleman squad very low on health. Looks like he will escape though. Rifle grenade going out, but yeah, they dodged it pretty damn well. Lieutenant coming on in. No upgrade, so do a little better close range, but overall I guess he's just trying to keep them back while they hold mid. And again, they have double VP, so they're starting to put the pressure enough to where the Germans are now the ones that are about to be on the lower end of that tier. Resource-wise, the Americans, though, are lower. The Germans have more men on the field. They just need to heal them. Once that happens, I am pretty sure that you're going to see a major German counterattack, and I don't think the Allies will be able to hold. Yeah, right now, like, you just have a couple Panzer Grenadiers, and you're just cleaning house. They might actually kill this unit, which wouldn't be great. It would not be great for this lieutenant. He's trying. He's seriously trying. Oh my god, Lieutenant, run. They're just out of range, and yeah, he's fine. Alright, conscripts coming in to push them back. Heavy covers, helping the Panzer Grenadiers stay in the fight a little bit longer. And they're doing pretty well. Oh, conscripts being shredded. Alright, new squad in. Let's get close with those Panzer Grenadiers. That's a good idea, right, guys? Right, guys? Nope, I throw a Molotov on them. Alright, good plan. And, yeah, bundle. Yeah, look, I'll give them credit. I will 100% give them credit. Panzer Grenadiers, great defense, but my god, those Molotovs. Minister, you're just throwing holy fire at them. Very nice. Anyway, conscripts doing what they can, but a lot of infantry coming on in. They need something, and now, there we go. White phosphorus inbound, and it might just barely be in their range. Oh my god, Captain got demolished by those forces. Actually, not bad. They are forward-facing, but they are slightly affected. The problem is, while I think that was a good idea to deploy it, you needed an army to push them into White Phosphorus so that they get mowed down. That just didn't happen. The army's coming up now, so I think that was a bit of a waste, sirloin. Again, if you're going to do that, either combine it with the fire on it, or have an infantry group come in right as it calls down, so they don't see it, calls down like, yeah, we got this. Infantry comes in, they're like, oh shit, retreat, and then you just mow them down while they're slowly running through it. So yeah. Anyway, Panzer Grenadiers and other forces. Oh wow, they got a bar. Panzer Grenadiers of the bar. Give them anything. American force coming in, a bit of a blob. But the Sirloin does have the major, so we could expect armor from him very, very soon. So at the very least, the Allies kind of holding a good chunk of the map for so long is helping. And at least they held the fuel. Now the Germans are getting munitions, and absolutely they're upgrading their men as we speak. Battle phase what? We are battle phase 3, so Mongman's skipping. He's going straight for the heavy tier stuff. I'm assuming a Brumbar to just deal with the infantry. Minister as well is pretty good, so I assume he's going to be deploying something soon. MG suppressing the conscripts in mid. Molotov again being thrown, forcing him from cover. Grenadier squad, by the way, with 20 kills. Panzer, oh my god, Panzer Grenadier's burning to death. Holy fire, guys, holy fire. The minister's in town, and he's been told he needs to purify some German bastards. Oh my god. Great use, though. Again, conscripts definitely doing great work. Even though they're not getting a ton of kills, per se, they're definitely doing very well at holding the line and dishing out damage like the Americans are. Americans pushing back the Grenadiers, which, by the way, how many squads he has? He has 2 squads upgraded right now. He has enough to upgrade a 3rd if he needs to. One counterpoint is Sturm Tiger and Mogman. Well, okay, Mogman has a Pack 40, but I think they need at least one more AT gun. Hopefully, Sturm Tiger gets that. I know he has the ability to. And look, if I have to assume, most Sturm Tiger is going to be deploying a medium tank, and Mogman's going to be deploying either a Brumbar, a Panzerwerfer, Panther, something like that. Again, good strategy, diversify. Also, some good mines in case they charge forward or chase. Panzer Grenadiers fighting a Lieutenant. Lieutenant has a veterancy bonus, but unfortunately for him, I think the Panzer Grenadiers are going to win this battle as they have more close-range weapons. Yeah, they're just going to shred that Lieutenant and hold on to the midpoint. Good job. Good job, Panzer Grenadiers. They are holding the line the best they can. But, yeah, so Panzer Grenadiers holding mid, at least bringing the VP point under German control, which will hopefully bring the VP points ever further down on the Allies. The American and the Soviet can have to think of something. Major being pushed back by Panzer Grenadiers. That's a good point. Again, that's a close one to the Allied base, or the one connecting it, so taking that's a huge win. But also, the Soviets put down a cache, so curious. Oh, Minister's getting a T-30-45. That could be an issue. That could be a major issue, especially if Sturm Tiger is deploying a Panzer IV, which he is. So if a T-30-45 is being deployed, again, for those who don't know, the T-3045 is well suited for fighting medium tanks. The Panther is advanced medium tank and can outpace the T-3045, but the thing about it is, a Panzer IV is going to have some real trouble. So the fact that that's the first major unit being deployed from the Germans, they're already going into this underwhelmed. Brumbar being deployed, though, the major difference, though, I will say, is if the T-34 is well supported, oh my god, so many Molotovs. But anyway, if the if the Panzer IV or the T-3045 is well supported, that'll make a huge difference. I always say support your armor, and we'll see who provides the most support. But I see a lot of Grenadiers on the field, and a Pack 40, a Sturm Tiger, a lot of Grenadiers on the field. Panzer Grenadiers optional for Shreks, hopefully. Again, we'll see. Right now, we do have a push by the Americans. A Tellermine, very interestingly placed. Again, love it because, again, if he just comes through this way, boom, you can just randomly kill a unit. T-34, 85 coming on in, but double Panzerfaust coming its way. And, wow, it bounced. Or either it bounced or didn't do much. So, good job there. At least we'll be able to do some damage. Missed the shot, though. Destroys the cover. Oh, sir, didn't we build that cover? It's fine. The enemy was using it. Anyway, Panzer IV currently fighting over here. We have we have an Easy 8 being deployed. Again, better variation than the, what's it called? A normal Sherman. But if it runs into the Tellermine, that could be a big win for the Panzer IV. Unfortunately, he's going to dodge it. I think a little bit to the left or more here would have been better. Panzer IV having some pathfinding issues. So the Sherman is going to have the high ground. And the Easy 8's going to... Oh, he missed! He missed, and the Brumbar's coming over to assist. I guess just take shots, maybe. But, yeah, that's not looking great. Right now, the Allies are getting a good chunk of territory. Axis, though, putting down the cash. A little bit close to the front. I mean, to be fair, I think back here would have been a little better, because most likely the the Allies aren't going to get that deep. But, to be fair, wow, actually, I take that back. They haven't even finished the cash. I'm assuming the engineer squad went to go help the T-3045 and then had to retreat, or something happened where they had to retreat. Conscripts fighting up the hill. Even the Panzer Grenadiers have the high ground. Nope, they're holding strong. And but the good news is Conscripts using their long range to try to combat. But again, this Grenadier has a bar, so it's doing pretty well long range. Oh my god, Grenadiers doing pretty well. 31 kills. Jesus. It is a killing machine. Molotov going down to stop his advance, but Conscript needs to retreat and gets murdered. But luckily, Minister does have enough to bring out a new one. It does suck, though, because that was a high veterancy one. We are missing an APB on a missing file. So if anyone finds this file, can you let me know down in the comments down below where you found it at? Really would appreciate it. It's currently missing, so just help a poor Code 2 caster out if you don't mind. Panzer IV fired through the brush. Excellent shots right there. Got one good hit, and unfortunately kind of missing a little bit, but yeah, that's fine. Doing work, doing what he can. Brumbar coming on in to drive him back. Easy 8 pushing back the Grenadiers. Again, high in veterancy. So right now we have a Panzer IV and a Brumbar versus an Easy 8 and a T-3045. T-3045, though, weirdly enough, is not getting heals. He could activate a heal, quickly get him. Oh, there he goes. Okay, I was going to say, why is he not? Panzer IV grabbing a log and is going to throw it at the enemy. Interesting play. Very interesting play indeed. And Panzer Grenadiers coming on over to decap the point at the very least. Alright, something's going on. Panzer IV diving in mid. Again, weirdly enough, I'm surprised Mister hasn't gotten a Zis. Just kind of additional AT support. That seems like a little bit lacking. Especially with his conscript play. It's not like his conscripts are not doing work. They absolutely are. So you could probably defend it pretty well. But just a little thing of note to add in. Because you figure you would bring it up. Panzer IV opening fire on the conscripts. So much infantry coming on in. Hold on, but this could escalate quickly. Grenadiers, though, low on health. Brumbar coming in, smashing the conscripts, forcing them to retreat. Excellent shot right there, forcing them back. Minister... Again, only 3 conscript squads. Not looking great. T-34 trying to come around the side. I don't know why. I feel like the 85 just has terrible accuracy. Maybe it's because it keeps missing shots. Anyway, Panzer IV still with its log, trying to help out. Unfortunately, the Sherman is bouncing quite a few shots. Luckily, Pack 40 is able to pen even if the Panzer IV isn't. Panzerfaust hits the target. He's going to try to make a push with the Panzer IV. That's very risky. Smoke being dropped, good use. T-34 pushing on the left, which may draw a lot of the German AT fire that way to stop a big press and a lot of the infantry dying. So, again, T-34 is moving on in, but the pack gun is ready for him. Gets a good hit on Minister. Minister having to pull back. T-34 as well. Both of them are pulling back. Plenty of munitions, so he could do some heals. Or what he could do is, hold on, we have another Easy 8, so we're definitely seeing more advanced medium tanks on the field. That could slowly overwhelm the Germans. Again, right now, Mogman, I'm very curious to see what he's going to deploy. Now, he has double packs, so he's pretty good with AT, though this pack gun is... Okay, never mind, he has an MG guarding it, so at least he has something there. Right now, it's curious what his commander is going to be. Right now, the Allies are going heavy with the advanced medium tanks. And that can be very effective. Absolutely. Incredibly effective. Yeah, it's going to be curious. It's going to be curious because, let's see, he has German infantry doctrine. I don't think he's going to go that. He's already upgraded his Grenadier, so that's a hard no. Spearhead could be good. If he could rectify the last guy he did, that'd be great. I think the Elephant is likely. Even though they have a lot of medium tanks, I think that Spearhead Doctrine might not be feasible at this point. Just because of the fact that if you have a bunch of advanced medium tanks, they could easily overwhelm a Tiger. But at the very least, what I see right now is Mogman has great infantry support. So a Tiger could be good against infantry, but he already has so many units against infantry, I don't see that, especially with the Brumbar on the field. So what is he lacking? He has 2 pack guns, but maybe having an additional recon with spawning soap could be extremely beneficial for his team, especially Sturm Tiger Gaddafi having that frag bomb. I feel like he wants a Stuka to maybe hit defensive positions or stuff, enemy defenses or charges. But anyway, we do have a push coming in along the side. Panzer IV and Brumbar. Oh my god, great kill on the Grenadier squad. We're going to need that Pack 40 repositioned. T-3045 pushing forward along with the Shermans. This could be bad. He could deploy an emergency Tiger. That's absolutely possible. Pack 40 could kill the T-34. Hold on. Does get the kill. Although Shermans are pressing on the Panzer IV. He's going to have a rough time. But Panzerfaust possibly in the near future. Hold on. Brumbar just not caring. He's worried about those conscripts. Now he's realizing, oh, okay, I'll back up. Brumbar knocked out. Smoke being dropped for a quick escape. Brumbar trying to charge. That man trying to escape. Although, Panzerfaust, I believe, or mine or something hit him. Conscripts, though, quickly knocking out the AT guns. So, he needed Panzer Grenadiers over there. Unfortunately, they weren't there. He's getting himself a Panther. Okay. He has enough. If he truly wanted a Tiger, he could absolutely get a Tiger in the near future. But I think he realizes, well, hold on. He can also save up for an Elephant, too. So curious what he's going to go. Very curious. Anyway, Panzer, he is losing a lot, by the way. Losing a lot of his forces. Luckily, his ally is realizing the situation, is getting more packs. That's good. So, Sturm Tiger's bringing out more packs, more defense. And to be honest, even though Mogman lost a lot, overall the Axis still have more men than the Allies. Although, to be fair, the Allies definitely have more armor on the field. That's for sure. But that being said, they still have plenty of packs, plenty of infantry, and if they get the resources back up, maybe some Panzerschrecks as well. Also, they could build some caches back here if Mogman wants to support that way. Bundle grenade being thrown on the shock troops could be quite a... Oh, no, not shock troops. On the Maxim. Jesus. I am losing my god. This is the 4th replay I've done today. My mind is going to mush, especially after that regrettable replay. Anyway, pack guns opening fire against infantry. Oh, they're grouped up a bit, which could be bad. We got recon. Yep. Okay, so we went Jaeger armor. That's what I thought. And even if he doesn't want to go with the Elephant, I think the half-track laying down quick mines everywhere could be beneficial for, like, rapid defense. Anyway, units being pulled back. Or, sorry, units pulling back. Panther moving on in to combat the T-34. Trying to hit it. Missed the shot. Alright. Panther could have a good time, although conscripts coming on in. Has to be very cautious. Panzer Grenadiers as well coming on in. Mortar carriage gonna... Oh no, it's hitting the Panther. A lot of infantry coming in on the Panzer IV, though. Panzer IV doing work, although pack guns, once again, close proximity. Not much defense in terms of infantry. A lot of the Panzer... Sorry, not Panzer Grenadiers. A lot of the Grenadiers are back at base, so he did lose a Panzer Grenadier. The Germans are losing quite a bit of infantry. Good attacks across the front. So the right-hand side is currently the issue. They need something there. Sherman's moving in the mid. Pack gun repositioning. The rifleman putting pressure on it. Hopefully trying to kill it. More conscripts coming in to put pressure. Panther getting a nice shot on the Easy 8, forcing it back. Grenadiers coming on in. Again, don't look away from these Grenadiers. They have gotten a number of kills. Unfortunately, a lot... Oh my god, this Grenadier squad, 44 kills. My god. Stop the pack from retreating. MG might stop. Oh wait, Panzer Grenadiers as well coming on in. They got it. Especially because that one has the bar. Major coming in? No, it's Sturmvik strike. And now Minister has an IS-2. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Yeah, Mongman's gonna need some heavier armor to deal with all the allied armor. Or at the bare minimum, I think they need someone to like help guard this right-hand side. I think that might be a key issue for them they have to address. But anyway, let's see what happens. Mortar carriage continuing open fire against the infantry. Plane, I think, crashed somewhere. T-34 knocking out the pack, or I think he knocked out the pack that was trying to make it back to base. Panther coming along the side, both penning each other pretty effectively. Yep. Going mano-a-mano with each other, but a bounce off at 85. Panther might get one last shot. Not able to. IS-2 moving in the mid. Grenadier's like, nope, we're not dealing with that. Pack gun moving on in. Molotov once again being thrown. Holy fire. Grenadiers incredibly low on health. Need to get back to base for some heals. Panther on standby just in case the IS-2 were to charge. Pack does drive it off though. He gets some great hits. A lot of pens on that. Actually a little surprising. Usually the IS-2 bounces some shots. But not today. No, 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 no. It easily drives them off. So, very good to see. Very good to see. But right now, Panzer IV pushing along the right-hand side against the MG. Again, surprising, because Minister is fighting with just conscripts, one Maxim, and armor. No packs or anything like that. I mean, again, I made a big thing last game about getting certain units like that really help out in diversifying your overall army. But that being said, they are doing very well with what they have. Oh my god, this teller mine might actually come into use. Oh, it'd be hilarious. Panzer IV pushing on in. I think he's trying to maybe lure the Easy-8 out. And I think the Easy-8 will hit the teller mine. Alright, one is very low on health. Panzer IV taking opportunity, but again, could be AT grenaded. Very, very risky, and he doesn't really do much, so he's going to back up. Easy-8 coming along the side, hitting the Panzer IV. MG on standby. Right now we do have a push by an 85 on the cache. Pack gun trying to keep him at bay. Looks like some conscripts being suppressed by the MG, but looks like another conscript squad getting around the MG. And the cache is probably going to die, and these defenses will probably not hold much longer. Heading back to base. Panzer Grenadiers trying to come in to assist. But, yeah, they don't have any ATs, so I don't know. Brumbar being made. Sturmtiger, again, they have forces all over the place. But, again, good push by Minister. Although Pack Gun is still there, ready to hold back that 85. While Panzer Grenadiers hopefully deal with this conscript threat. Although they knock out the German mortar, which is, again, something you have to recrew and reman. At least you didn't lose it, but still. Unfortunately, 85 makes it out of there. Wait, battle going on. Panzer IV loses very easily to the Sherman. Sturmtiger in a bit of a tricky situation. The question is, did he upgrade? He has. So he has gone enough to where he can get, how do I say this? He can allow himself to get better armor. So if he wants a Panther, that would at least go toe-to-toe with Easy-8s. I don't think 2 Easy-8s, unless we had a lot of Grenadiers and packs. He does. So at least there's that. But also possibly a flank coming in from those Shermans who... Again, be careful. And it looks like the Shermans are moving on in. They're moving on the front. Easy-8's advancing down the hill. Now, they just fired at that plane, So while the recon plane is active, they just revealed their position. Panther, realizing the situation, backing on up, does get a number of shots. Panzer Grenadiers giving sight. Can they fire through the brush, maybe? Nope, they're just backing on up. By the way, nice Vet 3. Sherman, by the way, only 4 kills. Oh my god. Conscript's falling back. Brumbar opening fire on the conscript. Maybe a good hit here? Alright, maybe not. But they are getting a number of good kills. I'll give them credit. Also, Panzer Grenadiers getting a number of good kills. At least this Grenadier squad's still alive. 44 kills. He's doing what he can. Oh, meanwhile, Conscript Squad being beamed back in over here. Mortar carriers, though, going to open fire and do some damage. Hopefully they get some shots here. IS-2 could be in a bit of a pickle. Because Panzerfaust... Oh, very low on health. Get the hell out of there. IS-2 could finish him off. Misses. Pack Gun's opening fire. Sherman's trying to assist. Pack Gun moving on in. Where's the armor? Brumbar might want to move in. Bouncing the shot. So very close. Pack Gun is decrewed by the Sherman. Getting some nice shots. Lieutenant coming in. Throw a grenade right behind on the retreat. Gets a good hit. 2 models killed. Panther... I'm sorry, Panther. IS-2 trying to make a slow escape. Sherman's pushing on in, trying to cause a distraction. Panther and another Pack Gun are lying in wait to try to light them up. Manages to at least do critical damage. And nice job with the conscripts, kind of cock-blocking the push to try and knock out that IS-2. And luckily he manages to escape. Again, right now, Sturm is building a Panther. Again, one thing to note, he has plenty of fuel. So if he wants 2 Panthers, that would outpace the Shermans right now. Right now, the Shermans are lighting up the Panzer Grenadiers. Riflemen opening fire on them. Let's see. Riflemen, though, being pushed back. Germans coming back in force. They do have some PyroSharks. Good, good, good. Any AT they can get right now, because right now all their packs have been decrewed for the most part. Mortar carrier trying to help. Panther, though, does not care. Vet 2 and trying to hold them back. Panzer Grenadier shredding the American infantry. Pack Gun could be recruited, but not with these guys. They're only 3 models. Flank coming in. T-34 is trying to do a surprise attack, but it failed, hitting a Teller mine. This could be huge, but the conscripts are still there. MG is suppressing, though, and having a chain effect. There is a mine over here if they try to come up this way. So it needs to be very careful. Panther, though, coming on in, seeing a quick chance to knock out a very vulnerable T-34. I think there's a mine right there. There is a Teller mine that he placed that unfortunately did not hit. Mine being thrown, but doesn't really do much because, well, that's the only shot being hit. They're coming up the hill. Sherman coming on in to push back the Brumbar. There's still the Pack Gun right there, repositioning. Oh, wait. Was there a Teller mine? Did he shoot the Teller mine? No way he killed a Brumbar by himself. No way. That was a Teller mine assist. Oh my god. The own Teller mine kills his men. That sucks. Anyway, unfortunately, the Brumbar died. And the T-34 makes it out. The fact that so many of these vehicles are just making it back has to be infuriating. Mongman and Sturm Tiger. It's unlucky, unfortunately, for them as well. Because, again, a bounce on the IS-2 could have been a kill. But still, at the very least, they killed this M1. The American forces did take some losses, though. It looks like the Germans are still down. Though, Mongman still has a ton of manpower. Grenadiers coming on in. Panzer Grenadiers on standby in case the Sherman comes on in. Very nice, keeping them back. I don't know if the Grenadiers can hold. I don't know why I retreated. I think that may have been an accidental retreat. I don't think he intentionally retreated that one. They fired their shots, so now they're revealed. Grenadiers holding the line in heavy cover. Throws a bundle grenade on the Sherman, actually doing some damage. Panzerfaust as well. Panzer Grenadier trying to fire a last volley. Very low health in the building. I don't know what they're doing. I think they're trying to find a last salvo. Unfortunately, middle, there's not much they can do. And the Sherman will once again escape with double Sherman covering. Panther has to fall back. No infantry support. I think if they had one more unit with the Grenadier, they probably could have held that territory. Or at the very least, the Panther could have just kept firing pop shots from range. Unfortunately, he's going to keep backing up trying to get the kill. There is a Pack Gun lying in wait if the Shermans do continue to charge. He's not, though. Pioneers right there with Minesweepers just in case the Americans do place any more mines. Shermans and IS-2 just going to overwhelm this MG. Force it back. Panther needs some desperate heals. Luckily, a second Panther is in development. Longman currently having his Panther as well as a pack gun. Actually, 3 pack guns in mid. Unfortunately, one's being flanked by a T-34-85 again. Luckily, this one's quickly redeploying to start putting pressure. The other one is now lying in, well, as one in its sights, up to Vet 2. Probably get some heals for that one. VP point-wise, the Germans are down, but they are starting to inflict some decent hits onto the Soviets and American forces, bringing them down overall. Except for Sirloin, as his armor's healing, so minus him, Minister's kind of taking more of the brunt of the action. With his armor pretty much out for a decent amount of time until they get either repairs through their the engineers and or through their ability through the munitions. So it's gonna be a little bit before the Soviets come back into this. The Americans can hopefully hold the front, but remember, these Shermans have been pretty good at hitting multiple targets and kind of maneuvering through this right-hand side. I'm curious how they're going to fend, because right now the Soviets are really doubling down. Longman, once again, not going with an elephant. I don't... Again, I know it might be like, oh, Greyshot, why would you get an elephant at this point? Well, they have a lot of tanks. I do mean a lot. I think they have, what, 4 Shermans? Yeah, he has 4 Easy 8s right now. Having something to kind of break that armor would really be beneficial, though I could maybe see why they could overwhelm the elephant. But again, good solid defense, especially having so many goddamn packs. I think you would be in the clear, especially if you can maybe grab another one. Anyway, American forces having a field day, killing an MG. That's gonna suck. Oh my god. Anyway, maybe kill them? No? Okay, that's fine. Just retreat. Sure, why not? Driving them back. Easy 8s are coming in, though. Alright, there's a lot of forces coming on over. Grenade being thrown, but not much against Grenadiers. This Panther's going to need a lot of fire support, though. There's a lot of Easy 8s coming their way. Oh my god, Panther, run! Pioneers coming in, but they need Grenadiers. Oh no, the Shermans are cutting him off. He's trying to escape, but he's going to stop him. Panther has been encircled. Brumbar is now entrapped. Panther's coming in, though. Going to be a major armor battle up here. Sherman is down. They need a kill. Right now, there could be a strike coming on in. And by strike, I mean air support. Sermovic strike. Oh, wait, that only hurts infantry. Armor doesn't have to worry. IS-2 coming on in, running into Panzer Grenadiers of all things. Brumbar getting the hell out of there. Panther's still in a fight, but the Easy 8s are outpacing them. Plus, IS-2 is now in the mix. Again, no Teller mines, no additional things coming on in. Panzer, he dropped white phosphorus as well? Maybe to kind of blind them? I mean, white phosphorus does have the effect. Wait, if they go through with the white phosphorus, they won't have the ability. They'll be unable to shoot. And yeah, Panzer Grenadiers still shooting right through them. Panthers getting 1 kill. Brumbar taking a hit. He's blocking. He is currently saving. He's piccoloing that Panther. Oh, no. Well, Gohan just died. Anyway, Panther getting a nice kill. Another Easy 8 down. I don't think it's worth the amount of losses they're taking, but at least it's something. At least it's something. Panzer Grenadiers still there firing shots from behind. Maybe the Panther can... Oh, missed the shot. Nope. Panzer Grenadier's going to run. Maybe he gets killed by the Stormvic strike. It's going to be close. Looks like he'll make it out. Meanwhile, there's been this massive fight at mid. Conscripts just tearing through a lot of the German forces there. Although Panzer Grenadiers are taking the point, but the maximum should make quick work. Oh no, it's the 50 cal. The Soviets barred the 50 cal. Lend-lease, everyone. Anyway, conscripts forcing them back. Grenadiers coming on in. Again, 30 kills respectively, 25. I think Mongman lost his... No, he didn't. I think this is still the golden Grenadier squad with like 50 kills, I want to say at this point. Meanwhile, Rifleman squad being pushed back by, I think, a rifle grenade? No, he just annihilated him. Alright, cool. Alright, another Panther being made. We have 49 kills with that Grenadier squad, so I was close. That one squad is doing so much work. It's like, I've killed so many Soviets, how do they keep making more? But anyway, a lot more infantry coming on in. And right now, we are down to a single Easy 8. He's building another one, and to be fair, in like 2 minutes he'll have another, so that American industry just at work for Sirloin. But still, it's an unfortunate fight for the Americans. I'm sorry, not Americans, for the Austere to be in. They had a lot of packs, but the battle happened away from all of them, so they weren't able to use them to their great effect. Unfortunately. Luckily, the armor is moving on in. I think the Soviet armor is still a ways off from really engaging. A T-34 could move in through a flank. I mean, right now, this corridor seems like the best option. Never mind. Mortar just murdered the conscripts. Where was that, Mortar? I want to congratulate him. Good job, Mortar. Good job. Anyway. Yeah, Mortar Carrier just died, so that's a big loss. Easy 8, again, Vet 3. So he is not to be like be messed with. Is on the high ground. I think I've said high ground too many times in this game, but it's fine. Anyway, they're currently hitting from 2 different angles against the Panther. I don't think he can keep... Oh, now he's firing through. He hit the tree, though. Poor tree. Well, Lorax is going to have a word with you. Anyway, Vet 3 Panther, though, coming on in. Putting shots on said Sherman. Pushing back the Easy 8. But IS-2 coming back in for revenge. Although conscripts as well. Grenadier Squad... Oh, no, he got a pack. Oh, my God. Even the Soviets have a pack. Brumbars now blocking the Panther from escaping. Panther, I don't think this is what he wanted. It's like, you're supposed to protect me. Oh, my God. Katusha now coming on in. I don't think this Panther's going to live. If he does, that'll be a miracle. Smoke blocking sight. He's trying to blitz out of there. Oh, my God. The Brumbar. I don't think he meant to do this. Oh, the pathfinding. Oh, my God. Longman's like, alright. Yeah, pathing. Oh, man, sorry. Yeah, pathing was just at odds. I have no idea what that Brumbar was doing. Pack gun, though, opening fire. Hopefully holding back the Soviet and American armor. But the infantry's coming on in. And unfortunately, he doesn't really have a lot of anti-infantry, like, super weapons to really call down. Luckily, a new pack gun. Vet 2 is keeping him back. Panzerfaust. Another hit. One more hit. One more hit. Alright. 1 T-34 down. A million to go. Good luck. Alright, so right now Mogman's deciding, no, infantry is its priority, get another Brumbar. Sure. I mean, you guys have been doing... I mean, right now the infantry is the big issue. I'll 100% agree. You guys really need to start killing the infantry, which is weird, because it's not like you have not been doing that. The Grenadiers have so many goddamn kills, although you did lose the Ace Grenadier squad, so that does suck. But anyway, Soviet and American forces pushing all the way to the Axis fuel. Axis forces coming on in, trying to drive them back. That being said, one note is Sirloin is very low in resources. One decisive strike could knock out Sirloin in this game. Minister as well has a decent amount of reserve, but still... He's been very cautious this entire time, so a good strike might just keep him at bay even longer. So just something to keep in mind. Anyway, Panther's getting some heals. The Vet 3-1 is immediately getting heals. Sturm Tiger could as well deploy another Panther, which would be 3 Panthers. But really, it's just kind of making sure like you engage the allies where you are strongest. You engage them with 1 Panther reversing like 3 or 4. And then they just slowly just wore you down. Now, you did get some good kills. Thank God there was a Panzer Grenadier squad there doing some fire support from behind. But, yeah, good positioning by the AT, by the Allies, keeping the German... Oh my God, it lost its engine. I think that was an AT grenade from him. And again, Pack Gun getting some great shots. I think I said M1, but yeah, Pack Gun. God, the Allies have so many German packs. Anyway, a lot of shots, but luckily a lot of bounces. IS-2 falling back. Nope, miss. There's T-30. And now, again, we still have that Katusha. We still have a good amount of armor for Minister. He could easily deploy, like, another T-34 if he wants to. I don't think he really cares, though. I think he's like, alright, I'll hold. I'm fine. We're wearing down the Austere, so as long as we keep doing that. Right now, Brumbar going in by itself, which... Trying to kill the AT gun, I get what they're trying to do. Maybe this is kind of like baiting them to come in, which actually might be working. T-34 advancing. Fortunately, the pack gun is just out of range and unable to do that. Maybe if it moved up more, that would have been a good idea. Kind of coverage of the Brumbar, so if they give chase. Problem is, the American infantry are now on right, so the Brumbar's really going to have to focus over there. Grenadiers still opening fire. Panzerwerfer now on the field. I could see... Wait, hold on. Where the hell... Alright, dude, I think you're repairing the wrong tank. Grenadiers opening fire, 33 kills. Luckily, an MG holds off the lieutenant from decapping the point. Axe is finally putting pressure on the allies now. Slowly wearing them down. Brumbar coming on over against the conscripts. And looks like we have a Sturmvik strike coming on in. Oh, great! Oh my god, that poor Brumbar. And the air support's currently doing wonders on him. Yeah, it's not a great situation for the Austere right now. Another AT grenade. Where's that? Oh, Pack gun at least got decrewed over there, so they don't have to worry about constant shots. You still have this one, though. And by God, that Panther is barely alive. Now they're focusing on this Panther. Luckily, this one's at least covering. Where's the Pack? Okay, Pack gun is trying to figure out where to go. Again, Sturmvik strike, not really all that impactful. Luckily, the plane crash didn't hit anything. Panzer Grenadiers moving on in. Again, still have that bar. But 27 kills. They are... That bar is shredded. It's like, can we borrow more American weapons? Can we have some on lease? Looks like the Grenadiers do manage to capture this point. It's still connected, so it's not helping the Austere out, but they do decap it, so at least that's a thing. Panzer Grenadiers moving on in. Maybe they can move up and hit this thing. A lot of the Allied armor is undergoing repairs. Panzerwerfer could be big right here. Alas, kind of gets a spread shot. It does weaken the Pack and the MG down to a point where I think they're going to want to pull it back for some heals. Send it back for an ambulance, the medicals at the Soviet base, something like that. They're gonna need something, nonetheless. They're gonna need something. But yeah, it's just one of those things. We'll see. Now anyway. Luckily, the German forces did manage to heal that. There is a Jackson and a Sherman only. So Sherloin only has 2 armored vehicles. Decided to go focus more on infantry. I understand that. You want to map control this one. And the Germans have a lot of... Look, they have a lot of very good units. But once again, map control just on point for the Allies. They do have 2 very good Panthers. But beyond that, Midgeman going with another Brumbar. At this, I know, I may sound like a broken record on this, but how many Brumbars have you gotten? Allied force going here. I mean, right now, very good job on the Soviet. I love this. The Allies are going every single damn way they can. They're going to encircle the Axis. Unless the Axis pull an incredible maneuver, I absolutely see the Shermans coming in, the T-34 coming around the flank, and the Pack and the IS-2 just coming straight at them. White Phosphorus coming down in mid. That's going to mess with the armor. I think this is the end game of for the Allies. I think they see... Yep, all the Grenadiers are currently hit. They're currently losing health. This might be the play. Sherman diving. Pack gun, though, on standby. Luckily, good amount of hits from the Panther and the Pack. Pack gun repositioning. Might get a last volley out, but they can't snare it. They're not going to kill it. It's going to head back. Once again, it's the Allied ability to get the hell out of there. Oh my god, so many units close up from that Katusha. Very lucky he didn't get too many hits. Sherman coming down the hill, backed up by an AT gun, so and maybe they can put pressure. It is currently being blocked, so it is a double-edged sword right now. They do get a kill. Nice. All right. Unfortunately, the AT grenades from the riflemen do pin that Vet 3. But at least they did kill it, so that's a plus. They got 1 vehicle down. Unfortunately, Sirloin can easily get another one very soon. IS-2 being shot by the Panther. That's way overextended. Way overextended, especially with Pack and then Jackson coming on in. Panzerwerfer close range. No, it hits the hill. Damn it. Pack gun being recrewed. Oh my god. Well, they might turn the tide. Brumbar trying to help. Yeah, it does a bit. T-30-45 coming on, 22 kills, nothing to sneeze at right there. Pack gun needs to move up. This one is currently looking the wrong way. He's looking the wrong way. Brumbar at least knocks out that AT gun. Panthers engine critted. Might be able to knock out the T-34. They knock out the main gun. I don't think they're going to kill it, though. Wait. Nope, decrewed. I got so happy for a second. Brumbar, run. Don't die. Please, you've died enough. Alright. Panzer Grenadiers coming on in, saving the Panthers. Axis forces still having an army, though. Still having a decent-sized army. The Americans, though, lost a bit of infantry, though, in that battle. It's going to be a little bit before they get all their men back up and running, but it doesn't matter. As long as the Soviets can hold the victory points, the Soviets, how do I say this? They just will run the time. That's all they need to do is just run the time for the Austere to bring them down. And the most amazing part of this is all the AT guns that the Germans have been unintentionally given to the Allies. Like, I make jokes about the Grenadiers getting a bar and like other weapons being given to other units, but like seriously, these packs have been so helpful to the Allies. Like, I was making a joke, I was making a statement earlier that Minister literally was like, maybe he should have get a ZIS 3, like as some form of AT. Nope, he just literally gets German Lend-Lease. That's what he's getting, German Lend-Lease, and that's really helping. Panzerwerfer as well needs to start getting some hits. He's unfortunately been missing a lot of good targets. Look, I will say this though, Storm Tiger and Mongman are still doing a heck of a good job. I will say maybe Mongman has lost too many Brumbars. Sometimes they do a lot of good work, but I don't know. They just have not been the damage dealers that you really expect. Something just crashed. Oh, okay, plane crashed. Over the neck. Oh, alright, Brumbar hopefully proved me wrong. Pushed back the Grenadier. I think they stole that though. I think they stole that MG. Pack's opening fire on the T-34. If they snare it, that'll be a win. If they just... Wait! They kill it! Okay, that's one kill. That's one kill. Soviets have, like, infinite amount of resources to get more, but that is something. Cervix strike coming on in. So they have something. Huge American push coming on right with a Vet 3 Major of all things. So that's going to be incredibly impactful. Major still pressing forward while the Americans come in. I think this right-hand side's been... They're also... the big issue, because the American forces just come on in and start wrecking, and then their entire side collapses. I feel like they need something there to stop them. An MG, a pack gun, like, they need something, because right now they're just being encircled almost. Panzerwerfer would be great right now. Panzerwerfer would be amazing, but I just don't see that happening. I think a major artillery is coming on in. Cervix strike is coming on in. No, yeah, major called in artillery, hitting all that stuff. Vet 3, so it's a lot more shells. Panzerwerfer, have you fired? You already fired, only got 3 kills. Okay. Infantry pushing forward. Luckily, a sneak cap by some stormtroopers. Luckily, he deployed that. Will keep them in the fight a wee bit longer. So they'll have 2 VPs, and actually pressure will still be put on the Allies rather than the Axis. So at least they have that. Pack has been taken. Brumbar trying to kill it. Only 4 kills so far. Fortunately, IS-2 coming on in with a Jackson and another pack trying to kill that Brumbar. The Brumbar is unable to kill that pack, which is right now the big issue. A Panther going in, but there's too much AT. Way too much AT. Luckily, a pack gun moves on in to push them back. Jackson might be in the crosshairs. Could be knocked out. Gets another pack. If they can fire one last shot. Nope, not again. Allies make it out in one piece. IS-2 takes a shot, backs on up. Panzerwerfer comes on in, gets a great kill right there on the rifleman. So that's something. Conscripts as well, losing quite a bit. So at least they're killing some of the frontline infantry. Sirloin is down, but has enough resources to be deploying a Sherman, and still I believe has his Jackson getting repairs. I think the Allies have I completely forgot about this side. I love how he's hiding. He probably should do hold fire and hide here. But whatever. Pioneers coming in. Again, Germans still have a decent army and enough resources. They're doing okay. I think he just needs more Pioneers to heal his men. Unfortunately. MG holding this position, and right now there's not much to stop him. More units dying over here with White Phosphorus killing the packs. Literally, so far the Allies have been so good at knocking out those AT guns and sealing them, no less. But right now, the Germans are currently winning in VPs. They have a triple cap right now, which is astounding to me. But they do. They absolutely have it. Good for them. They are holding it with the skin of their teeth, and I don't think they'll be able to really advance with all these forces here unless that Brumbar... He's getting a second Brumbar. Okay. Yeah. Wait, Mongman, do you have any... Hold on. Yeah, you have spawning scopes. Oh, wait, you don't have it for the Brumbar. But you do have it for the Panther, but the Panther's been on the move. Okay, maybe give your Brumbar a spawning scope. That might help you out, so your pack guns might have a little more reach, or might be able to see things a lot better. Butter Grenade pushing back the Grenadiers. Unfortunately, though, the MG and everything... Oh, and the Cervix Striker driving them back. Mortar very low. Might die if he doesn't retreat it. Rifleman pushing along the right-hand side. Grenadiers, again, still very good, though. He did lose a squad earlier. 46 kills. Holding the line the best he can. Jackson coming on over to try to assist, but yeah, I think the Grenadiers can hold. Rifle Grenade was used. Alright. They hold the line. Panzer Grenadiers while holding the line. Problem is all this. And again, they're spread out, so the Panzerwerfer can't just get a clean wipe. Anyway, Stormtroopers help clear the infantry and try to retake the point, but alas, T-34 is stopping him in his tracks. And again, Minister has tons of resources, except for munitions. He has tons of fuel and manpower, but he's doing pretty well. So it's one of those situations where the Allies, the Axis need to capture territory for additional resources because they are down. They actually got cut off from the amount of points that they took. So good job on the Allies for getting that done. But yeah, it's another Panther's being made. Sturm Tiger theoretically could keep this game. Like, okay, if Sturm Tiger focuses and knocks out the American armor in one fall swoop, maybe. But right now I'm seeing one Panther fighting one Sherman and a Jackson, and I don't, even Vet 3, I don't think that Panther's going to win. Again, double Brumbar, and the pack gun's being recruited, so hopefully that'll keep the T-34 at bay. They just move up the pack to take mid, because why not? I think Panzerwerfer killed the pack gun over here. Panther coming on in, trying to assist pack gun, being hit. They're trying to use the MG, knock it out. Brumbar should get it, they do. Panther's going to return fire, but it's a Vet 3 IS-2. Jesus. I have no idea what the hell this Panther's doing. Stern Panther, go back. Alright, at least he got... I know, he's trying to hold this position. And he's probably going to get decrew itself, so that way he can cap the point, I assume. Yep, there it goes. Maybe Grenadiers come in and kill it, but I doubt that. Anyway, Grenadiers, Panzer Grenadiers in mid, at least to cap the point. They need to push on right. Don't send in the Panther by itself, for the love of God. You need to heal this, absolutely. Send the Panzer Grenadiers as well. Like, you need to send in a good force. Like the Sirloin, send in a strong force to come in along your side. I think that's what you need. You're having... Again, your infantry game's on point, but right now, the Allies have just been very good at getting the hell out of town. T-34 coming in right behind the Brumbar to get some nice shots, although I think I missed again. Oh, there we go. He got a hit. Panther opening fire, pushing him back. Panzerwerfer right on the front. I think he's going to kill this conscript. Point blank, he should be able to do it if it all hits. Yep, there it goes. And, yeah, Minister's losing quite a bit of his frontline men, though could easily deploy more. Mogman says GG because the right side was captured. He sent his Panther in by himself and gets quickly annihilated. Again, this game I think can just be summarized in fighting in the right conditions. Tons of damage on both sides. Let me be very clear on that. But even though they got tons of damage, Sturm Tiger and them just didn't get a lot of armor kills. They did go positive. Like if I click on Sturm Tiger, I guarantee you his Grenadiers got like freaking wait, no, conscripts. 86 kills, 6 deaths. Ooh, that's not great. How many T-34s? Only 3 out of 4. Okay. Alright, a lot of conscripts died, though. A lot of conscripts died. Mogman, how'd you do? Not many units built. 6 Brumbars. Jesus Christ, that's a lot. 38,000 damage. They lost 11 of these. They couldn't keep the packs alive. Panzer Grenadiers got 85 kills. I'm so curious how many kills the Grenadiers got. Although maybe that one was the only one. How many Grenadiers did you get? Just 2. Okay. They did very good. 1,500%. Jesus. 600% for the Panther. Okay. Sturm Tiger. Let's double check your points. 19,000 for that. Infantry kills. 123. And he built how many Grenadiers? 3. Okay. So that's like 40 on average for these guys. And this one has 50. My God. The Grenadiers are doing so well. But yeah, I think it's just a lot of times the Allies were not only fought in better conditions where they either knock out the packs, they made sure that they fought away from the packs, they overwhelmed you guys with armor. It always felt you guys were on the back foot. It never felt like you guys could actually engage the Allies in an optimum scenario. That was the biggest issue I saw. Sirloin, by the way, let me double check. Sherman, 32,000 damage. He did lose Shermans, let me be very clear on that. But still, it's just one of those things where it's like, hot damn, they were doing so much. By the way, Sirloin got more damage, and the Minister got more kills. By the way, Minister, thank you very much for submitting. Wait, I think you submitted this replay. I want to say you submitted this replay. If you did not submit this replay, here's the person who submitted it, but I want to say you submitted the replay. But it was good. It was very, very good. And again, Sturm Tiger and Mogman did very well. I don't think an elephant would have changed much because of the simple fact that it wasn't necessarily the units. Like, Mongman and Storm Tiger at one point had so many pack guns and so many defenses and stuff like that. That it was like, oh, of course they're like, it's going to be a slaughter. But the allies were smart. They only engaged when they knew they had supremacy. The Shermans, the T-34s as well, and stuff like that also had very good luck at escaping. The Panthers, unfortunately, not so much. But for a good chunk of the time, it seemed like a lot of the Soviet stuff managed to get out of there in one piece, and that was really good for them. But yeah, what do you guys think? Leave it down in the comments down below. But anyway, this has been the Greyshot 117, and I'll see all of you next time.
Hello everyone, this is Greyshot17, and before I go, I want to give a special shout out to Patreon supporters Milam, Joey G240, Anton, Bishara, Ion, PyroShark, Ace, and Jakub Ocwieja. Seriously guys, thank you so much for your amazing support, especially over the past month. Been through a lot of personal hurdles, but you guys make it a little easier knowing that you guys support me. And same thing with the patrons down below. But this has been Greyshot17 and his amazing patrons, and I'll see all of you next time.